Previously.
It's got flex fuel, it's got a Haltech intake, see some headers.
So what are we doing to this guy? I forgot.
I already did a clutch to it, McLeod, and then it's getting head scanned.
Okay. Yes, this is Paul Sr.'s car from Orange County Choppers. Now this car was at another shop for a pretty lengthy period of time. Obviously, besides the nitrous and cam and headers, some other stuff, he just doesn't like the way it drives. He said it's just not drivable. This thing, as soon as you start letting the clutch out, one, it has this much travel, but two, as soon as you let it out, the whole thing just starts stumbling and falling and stalling out. And could be tuned, could be clutch, could be cam, could be all three, but he just wants it to be drivable. And right now it's not, but you will see it soon, and you'll see us go through it, fix some things. Damn, you already got it back together? And you just drain the E?
Yeah. I'm gonna run it so he's happy, and then I'll get the sensor out.
Okay. All right, before we get the video started, we do have to do another quick merch plug. Hoodies are going quick again. This week, we're gonna do the next 50 orders, get a free pop socket. They're gonna be white, either red or white. Feel free to order on the website, raceproofmotorsports.com. Hoodies are on sale, 40 bucks, and you get a free pop socket. Also new to the website, we do have shipping to Canada, so feel free to go on there. If you live in Canada and you can order, you can take advantage of this deal as well. Let's get the episode started. So Eric's got his next project, a little CTSV. What are we doing this? I saw some pistons in the driver's seat.
It's getting an engine rebuild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of noise in the engine, so we're gonna rip it out, ship it out, and have it gone over.
Okay.
And he wants new pistons, rods.
Okay, so build it up stronger, better, faster.
Yep, and then we're doing the blower's getting ported. It's getting fuel system. I'm not sure what else.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. Jeez. Eric sounds like he's dying. You're next.
Already started.
You sound sick now too. What the hell? Drops 10 degrees, everybody's
The fact that it drops 10 and then picks up 20 in 3 days.
Yeah, I agree with that. So we're doing heads cam clutch?
Yeah, which I need to know what else. Oh, gas stinks.
Hey, you got a smell, huh?
I can smell this gas. See if I gotta get this head out of my way.
Okay.
All the nuts on this manifold are stripping out and I don't feel like dealing with it, so.
Sounds like fun.
Just pull this head off and take it up to the top.
Okay.
Then we'll get back to the clutch thing.
Okay. That works. I want to find out if Eric found out anything on this thing yet.
This ain't gonna happen. Really surprised.
got it.
Yes.
So what was up with this thing?
Dropped a valve.
Did it really?
Sure did.
Oh, you already pulled it off.
Yeah, the retainer broke. I have it over there on the table.
I'm gonna take a look at it. Damn. Flattened out?
Yeah.
What?
Matt, you think this is a keeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
Damn.
I mean, it's just flattened out.
Yeah, I guess.
Think about it. It would sit in there like that.
That's true. Yeah, stock valve springs. That sucks. Bend it?
Nope.
So are you even pulling the heads and stuff off, or are you just gonna yank the block?
Pull the better out. There's no sense in doing that.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to take a look, see how bad it was.
It's got to come out regardless, so
I know.
just do it now.
That's Kim.
No eye.
No one. Already had headers in an intake when it came in. Also had flex fuel that we took off. We're doing this solely on pump gas.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
No.
And he would have had to change injectors and all that shit to do it with this, so not needed.
Some people trying to squeeze like an extra little bit of horsepower do, but for an LS7, I mean, we really don't see much benefit.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you're not gonna 10 horsepower.
So is it just me, or is this thing like abnormally quiet?
Yeah, it is. And like through the RPM band, it sounds like it's like struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like wavy instead of just like one clean pull. It's like, I don't know.
Not very linear.
99% of people probably won't be able to hear it, but I can hear it.
I could tell it just wasn't that loud. I mean, I know it's got cats on it, but it's not like the normal sound
How many miles are on this thing? 25,000. Not that it would matter. I mean, there's headers on it, but still.
7. They were on it for before.
I wonder if Eric looked at them. See if they're all like tore up or something.
Might explain the baseline too.
That was really low, right?
460 with headers, intake, and flex fuel.
And yeah, and full E in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see what it makes and then see what he wants to do.
Okay. He's in what, Delaware?
Yeah, he's close.
You don't need cats.
No, he doesn't. Well, everyone needs that.
Well.
Some doesn't seem up to par. It's got good oil pressure and everything, so that's good. It's got 75 pounds of oil pressure. I don't know.
Any knock or anything like that?
No.
Explain what we're doing.
This car's not making great power, and it's baseline low too for having a full exhaust and intake. So we're checking back pressure in the exhaust right now. You can see 0 at idle is what you want.
So you have this plugged into the O2 pre-cat, right?
Yep, before the cat, and this particular exhaust system has a extra hole for a wideband sensor, so I'm in there. So we're gonna go ahead and make a pull and see where it's at. Pretty much anything over 2 pounds, I would think, is a problem. Lower the better. So generally, the hotter they are, the worse it'll be. So
that's why a lot of times we'll say cars with cats, pull after pull. Not just the engine's getting hotter, but they're getting more and more restricted.
More and more restricted.
You're losing
Yep.
power. That's why a lot of times, even high blow cats, especially if you stop. But
yeah, and you know, even aftermarket, you know, sometimes you don't really know the quality of the catalyst itself. So, and this is the one that had a lot of ethanol in it, wasn't it?
yeah, like fully, like
Yeah, so
85, like strong.
that's probably not great for the converter.
No.
Hit 3 pounds at the top of that pool. We could do another hot one and see if it gets worse.
Say, it might get worse hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll do like 3.
All right. That's like touching 5.
And it works every time.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll gut them and then see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect it anything above 0 with them gutted.
No.
So.
It'll probably just flutter at 0 the whole time.
Yeah.
We might have some, maybe 1 or something in the exhaust or something, but maybe not.
Alright, so we're gutting them.
Science.
Thanks, Matt and I, the science guy. Alright, so Eric gutted the cats on this. It's back up on the dyno. We're gonna see what it does. Obviously it's gonna pick up a little bit due to no cats anyways, but we really just want it to make closer to what it should. And usually stock intake manifold cars we see in that 590, 600 range. But before, I think the most it made was like 570. So we're gonna also film the back pressure. It's rubber, so it's not gonna scratch any cards. Just sit tight in here. We can monitor that during a pull and see how it changes it. But it should be substantially less than before. Oh, I got it out.
Yep. Well, man, I was about to turn the music on. Lord No Fun came out.
Oh, yeah. You should be glad you can't smell because this thing stinks. Lord No Fun. That's really nice, Eric. Well, hopefully this block's not messed up.
You got lucky, for sure. How's the head though?
Fine. She needs valve. Valve job.
Put a
So obviously this customer got super lucky. Technically we could probably just put it back together, put everything back in, new valve and all that. But high horsepower cars, a lot of boost, it's not really worth the risk. He was already prepared to do pistons and rods. So we are going to send this out. Get it refreshed, get new bearings and everything, put those pistons, rods, and just build it up a little bit better so prevent problems in the future. Not many people can say they dropped/bent a valve and didn't destroy the engine, so lucky.
Eric has Paul Senior's ZR1 on the lift. What's going on with this?
I just did a clutch master cylinder to it.
You just do what? I can't hear you.
Clutch master cylinder.
Okay. So you think maybe that's part of his clutch issue?
Could be. Probably gonna make a mess. I'm just gonna hit it once.
I mean, I'd do it at least twice, because sometimes you get like that air pocket when you hit it one time.
You're gonna explain what you're doing here?
Bleeding the clutch. I've never blowed a clutch without a remote bleeder.
Oh, this doesn't have a remote bleeder?
No.
Oh, that's.
I'm trying to get on the bleeder. All right. All right, pump it up.
I was gonna say, you want to come down with it more?
No. All right, hold it.
Yeah.
All right, it was all fluid, man. How's it feel?
Feels good.
All right, good.
Better pedal than it was before, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it fixed it. Checking the plugs, probably just change them. Get a fresh set of plugs in it. Then we'll probably go in the dyno.
Okay. See if that helps his drivability issues. Fresh tune. What sucks is we legit have no idea what cam's in it. Like, no specs, he has no paperwork. So we're gonna pull all the plugs, take a look at them.
Place them for sure. Yeah, got a first set of plugs going in, then it's going on the dyno.
Okay.
Clutch is fixed, fresh set of plugs, and Rand will get it on the dyno and tune it, see what it does. Hopefully we can get it to run better than it does now.
Yeah.
Cracking up in there.
I'm just mind-boggled.
I saw your video on Facebook. You're gonna have to send it to me so I can put it on there.
I'll just show you. I was curious to what the car would actually do with that set in its engine. Basically what this does, this table, I mean exactly what it says. This table is used to modify spark advance when PE or cat over temp modes, and it adds to the current spark advance. So basically you go to, no, not that one. You go just whatever, high octane. So, okay, whatever. Obviously it'll be down here under wide open throttle. They got 14, 15 degrees in it. No big deal. Not a lot at all. So you gotta remember, these tables add on top of that. So flex fuel, it's a little weird and not smooth, but whatever. It'll add 3.5, 4 degrees of timing on top of the 14 or 15. Again, no big deal. But let's remember, this one also adds on top of that. You ready for this?
Yep. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Is it adding 63 degrees of timing?
Yes, that's exactly what it's doing. So I just made a quick little pull.
What?
I floored it to see if that would actually try to do that. So now I know why this thing runs like shit. So let's zoom in here. This is where I went wide open throttle. You can see whatever boost starts to go up. So obviously it's maxed out at 55 degrees of timing. That's as much as it'll read. That's at 2300 RPM, 190 kPa, which is like, I don't know, some pounds of boost. So it'd be 90 kPa, 13 pounds of boost. Yeah, 55 degrees of timing.
Oh my god.
There's no way he ever floored this thing.
Were they trying to make it blow up?
That would be my guess, honestly.
That's my only like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Unless, like, someone thought that, like, maxing out that table, like, cancels that table or something.
Holy sh.
I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, so we don't really know much all that's done to this thing, unfortunately.
No. I actually talked to the shop who originally built it. And he said that they never ended up tuning it. It went somewhere else and they did something to it and they tuned it, so who knows, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't want to do a whole lot to it. Obviously, he just spent a bunch of money into it. He just wanted to fix the drivability issues.
Like, no wonder this thing drove like. That was not even floored. That was only at 61%
That's not even the
throttle.
clutch issue. That's just driving. Like,
Yeah, the clutch issue we fixed.
wow.
Yeah.
So do you know where it went to afterwards?
No, I do not. I don't really care in reality, but no, I do not.
Holy shit. There's up on your wall of ridiculous tuning.
Oh, it's there. This is no joke, a tune I just downloaded. The only thing I'm going to click on is this right here. For those of you that know, no. That's it. That. I'm actually surprised it only got 7 degrees of knock with 55 degrees of timing in it. So let's look at the knock sensor.
It was like 3,000 RPMs, I'm sure.
It doesn't matter, dude. Like 55 degrees of timing?
On a blower setup, too.
Oh my god, dude. That's a new one. That one's good.
I thought 27 was...
That one's good. So in reality, they're trying to put 63.5. Let me see if this thing has any flex fuel in it. No, 10%. It's on pump gas. So 63.5 plus, call it 16 in the timing table. AITs are 82. So they have it adding 9.
Wow.
So what are we at? 63 and 16. So 79 plus 9. That's 88. Let's see if they got any coolant guys in here. What temperature is the coolant? 176. So that's 0. So 88. 88. And then if it had flex fuel on it,
Like
see how they have that set up? They don't. Sick. Okay. It's just 0 across the board. So okay.
So why even run it?
So, you wouldn't add any timing. It's set, like they have the table set up, but they don't have the composition thing set up to where it adds X amount of that table. My goodness. So 88 degrees of timing.
That's like a new record.
Yeah, 1.88 gigawatts is what would happen. So 88 degrees of timing.
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
It's a good one.
Yeah, my guess is someone wanted it to...
It's the only like logical thing. Like whoever tuned this had literally no idea what they were doing. Like just judging by other stuff that's in here, I mean, like literally no idea what they were doing. It's unique.
Unique? That's what we're calling it?
Yes, that is the word I'm using.
I would go with.
That's a good one.
Did you already fix the idle and stuff? Because it sounded like it was.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I didn't touch. I downloaded the file and started it up to let the oil warm up before I made a baseline pull, and just checked like a couple things, and that was one of the things I saw. And it's a good one.
Do we have any idea? Has this ever been on a dyno? Like, do we know what it was supposed to make?
I don't know. Also, I don't really care either.
Well, I know it's gonna make what it's gonna make.
Yeah, I
tune it anyways, but I didn't know if it was like they said it made X or something.
Yeah, no, I have zero idea.
Okay. And I know we're not spraying it either.
No.
The whole goal is just to get it drivable.
Yes. It will drive much nicer than it did before, that's for sure.
Well, that's a plus, because
it was undrivable before, so.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it has the wrong, like, idlers or something on it. We have to figure it out, because boost is going from like 16.5 down to like 13 something, so we have to see what pulley combo it is and then figure out what idlers and belt we need.
I know the top is essentially a Lingenfelter like stock size, the upper.
The belt, the boost is falling off, so I want to make sure it has the right idlers and all that shit on it. It goes from 16.5 down to like 13.5. You can see it's making like, yeah, but I'm saying it's making way more torque than it is power right now, and it's falling off. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this thing doesn't have a ported blower and stuff on it.
Like it's boost dropping still?
Well, just because it doesn't make that much power. I mean, and it makes, I mean, boost is dropping, but I mean, it still makes like 14.5, 15 pounds of high, and like 17 down low.
Right.
And it only made 700 on E, on 58% E. That's pretty low.
Yeah.
And it has a cam and all that stuff, so my guess is the blower and all that stuff's not ported. You got to figure on 93 it made 630 or something like that. I think it made like 630 something. And that's pretty low. Like granted, it doesn't have meth or anything on it, but still with E 700, if the blower and all that stuff was ported, I would think it would make, even if the cam is before or whatever, even if the cam is wrong, I would think it would still make 750.
Yeah. I mean, even Fletcher's bolt-on setup we did was 800.
Made 810, yeah.
blower, no cam.
Basically everything minus a cam.
Yeah.
Does this thing have a stock snout on it, or is this got lignin powder?
It's got lignin powder. Yeah. It's got that old style lignin powder
air intake
too.
Does it? Huh? I doubt it's ported. That's what we were just talking about, because it didn't make any power. It made like 700 on 60% E.
Well, that's it for today's episode, but don't forget this Sunday, November 17th, there is a rental at Cecil County Raceway. It is a private rental, but you can come and watch. Tickets are just $10 to get in. We're gonna try to get Cody's car deeper into the 8s using a 200 shot, and I believe we're gonna have a bunch of other customer cars running as well. So come out, check it out. We'll see you guys on Friday.